Hello, hi family. It's your girl Lily here. Nice and exciting to meet you all. It's finally the end of March. Here comes April. I am so sorry. Okay, let me just but I am excited for April. I am eager for April. April, please be nice to me. I hope you've all had an enlightening couple of weeks, a growth kind of weeks, because in life, the utmost thing that you need to aim at is growth. That despite everything that you do, at least make sure you're not living your life in cycles, that whatever you're doing today is not the same thing you're doing tomorrow, that there is a slight inch of progress in your life, that there is a slight inch of growth in your life. It is what we live for, to become and to grow into the persons, into the people, really, into the people who God has created us to be, to fulfill our God-given purposes here on earth. So, in everything that you've been doing, in all that your activities, in your job, in your workplace, in your school, in your endeavors, in your hustle, have you been putting God into the factor? I mean, I'm just asking, because the factor that actually changes things, the eye-opener, the thing that makes you have a breakthrough in your life, is having God in it, factoring God into every single thing you do. When He comes in, it's like fireworks. Everything overflows. Your storage, your bank account, kind of like everything becomes easy. You do not have to carry those burdens on your own. You do not have to work through that job on your own. You need somebody to, like, faith. Faith is what will make you know it's gonna be fine. I can make it. I can push. I can achieve. That no matter how many obstacles life throws at me, I can get back up again. Whatever is thrown to my lap, that I will step on it. It will be my stepping stone, and I will rise to be the king, to be the queen I am meant to be. Nobody should tell you that you're less than who you are. God already calls you a conqueror. You're already a victory in God's sight. He's already pleased with whom you are right now. So do not let any human being put you down. The way you are, you're perfect in God's eye. He was contented with His creation. He was happy with what He created, including you. And today I want to urge all of us to keep putting God, to keep factoring God into everything that we do. You know, like the story of the disciples, when Jesus was calling His first disciples. When you read it, you're like, oh, they had a big catch, so many fish. You all see the outside part of it. But I'm like, today I saw a different version of it, and I kind of like understood it in a different way. It's like they tried so hard on their own. They really tried to fish, to have a catch on their own, but they were not able to do it, you know. They could not do it at all. They really tried. They went through up and down, trying all kinds of areas of the lake to be able to like have a catch, but there was nothing. Look at the miracle that happened when Jesus just stepped in. The biggest catch they've ever had. I mean, who doesn't? Don't you want a big catch in your life? I mean, God, I want the biggest catch ever. If you want to flood my bank accounts, if you want to flood my parents, I want that. Oh God. If all it takes, you know what? One thing I'm like, all it takes is just to bring God into my life, and I can be anybody I want. That's all I do. I mean, simple, easy. God is the God who makes everything possible. He's the God of impossibilities. He never waves a battle. He never fails a battle. He brings every single thing back to life. Even the dry bones, they're gonna rise up. Where there's nothing, He creates something. Where there's a mess, He brings some message. So if all it takes is God, why wouldn't I have God in my life? Why wouldn't you have God in your life? I want the biggest catch in my life. And for you to have the biggest catch in life, for your situation to turn around, for that desperation to leave, for that doubt to leave, for that despair to leave, for that loneliness to leave, for that pain to leave, for that heartbreak to leave, you need Jesus. You need faith. You need God in it. trying everything by yourself, it takes toil on you. You feel heavy. You might be as light, even 100 pounds, but your emotions, your soul, your aura is drained by heaviness of baggage. What are you carrying the baggage for? You wanna fly, but you have baggage dragging you behind. You can never fly with baggage. Sometimes you have to leave it down. Sometimes you have to drop it. No matter how much it hurts, be ready to drop some things to be able to follow Christ. It will cost you. For the disciples, for Simon Peter, they had to leave everything. God, I'm not there yet. I won't say I'm there. I am not. I am not at a point whereby I'm like, God, I am ready to leave everything to follow you. I won't lie. I am not there yet. But God, let me get to a point that I am ready to submit to you. I am ready to let everything of me, my desires, my dreams, my passion, my goals, my pride, my stubbornness down, and that God takes control. To me, that part about leaving everything, because I know physical, it'll be really hard for me to leave everything and follow Christ. So I'm trying to be realistic at this point. It's that, God, I'm willing to leave every part that I have control of, so that I can submit to you. Yes, I will struggle sometimes because my usual self will try to take back control, but among the mess that I'll be in, you'll be able to drive me to the right direction. Right now, I feel like my life is a mess. Honestly, you might look at it outside and I feel like it's a mess inside, but then I'm like, it's a beautiful mess. Every day, one step at a time. It falls in together. It falls in step by step. It goes in one by one. I do not have to know where I'm heading. Like right now, if you ask me, this year alone has already surprised me. It's just, if you see me, I'm like saying I'm happy for April. I am worn out by March. I am really worn out by March. I am drained by March. So yes, I want April to come. Because God, I'm ready for a new month. I'm ready for new blessings. I'm ready for new encounters. I don't want to do this on my own. Even in this mess, oh God, I just want God. And knowing that the fact that you have to put in God, you have to welcome Christ into your life. As much as Simon had the biggest catch ever, he had to leave every single thing to follow Christ. What are you willing to leave behind for your catch? What are you willing to let go for the catch that you really need in your life? It won't come like that. You have to work for it. You have to be ready to submit. I mean, submission, especially me. I think I need deliverance when it comes to submit. Honestly. I think you submit when you find the right person or the right actions to submit to, you know. So when you get to that point, you'll be ready to submit to God. Even right now with God, I know I get a little bit stubborn. And I'm like, God, I want to do this my way. Sometimes I'm like, are you even the one talking to me, or it's just my brain? And I say, it's just my brain. You'll be surprised, like so many times you're like, God has moved you, God has spoken to you, but you're like, it's just my brain, let me just ignore it. Because we like being in control, we like doing things. I love doing things my own way. But I want to get to a point where I'll be like, okay, this is what I want. But God, you want to give me B? Okay, fine. I don't want it, but let's just go. That is submission. That is what you should be looking for in this new month. And I hope that is what you're really gonna work towards this new month. It's the fact that you'll welcome Christ in your life and you'll be ready to submit to Him. You'll be ready to leave everything. By everything, I mean you're ready to humble yourself for God. You're ready to bring everything low for God. You're ready to be lowered down, to be lowly, to be humble, to be taken to a level that you're just there. You have nothing, but you have God. That when God says yes, you say yes. That when God says no, you say no. That's the point I want to get to. And I hope that's the point that you'll get to too. We're all disciples. We're all sent out there to have the biggest catch. But the only way you can have a big catch is with Christ. And when you have a big catch, what do? You need to go out and bring other people too. Tell them, you know what? This is what I did. This is how I changed my life. This is how my life got transformed. And you bring them into the sweetness and into the glory of what you're doing in your life, that it's making the difference. Hope you all have an amazing, amazing, amazing week ahead. And I love you. I love you all, my family. I really do. I really, really, really love you all, my family. You know, you're all my family, like. So I love you all. I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic April. I am so, honestly, God, I am excited. Walking on water. Walking. What if? One day, I'm gonna do this challenge, the walk on water dance. Watch out for that video. It's coming soon. Walk on water dance. Bye, family. I love you. May God bless you. May God keep you. May God protect you. May God walk with you during this time in your life. Factor God into your life and you're gonna see the difference. Bye.